My name is Balint Bertok, and I'm the head of digital products at Pret.
What functions do you oversee under the digital team at Pret?
So I would say the flagship product that a lot of our customers are aware of is the subscription, the Club Pret. But we also have a free loyalty scheme. We have a catering platform that is very popular with companies who like to cater their events or parties. And then we also have a click and collect proposition, which is currently live in the US only.
And yeah, so how long have you been a Chargebee customer?
So I've been a Chargebee customer with Pret for 3 years since I joined Pret, because we started a subscription 5 years ago with Chargebee. But I worked at companies in the past where we used Chargebee as well.
That's great. So what role does Club Pret play in your digital strategy? And how do customers benefit?
Absolutely. So currently the Club Pret subscription is £5 a month in the UK, and for it you get 5 half-price barista prepared drink a day with 30 minutes between each redemption. So that includes all the coffees, all the iced drinks, all the teas, basically anything that the barista prepares. The subscription is definitely there in support of the core business. Our core business is the shops. The subscription is not its own standalone product. So the way that we see it is it enhances the experience. So from a shop perspective, we get more people coming in because of it, and we get like more frequency. And then from the customer perspective, it's just a really good deal for them because they get discounted coffees and they get their money back quite quickly. So it's good. It's really good value for them.
That's great. So how has your subscription offering evolved since you launched it 5 years ago?
I think the biggest evolution was probably the retention strategy, which was none when I started, and that was around the time when you acquired Brightback as well, and you started offering the retention as a product offering. And so yes, I think we were like probably quite early adopters of that, and we've seen some great impacts, especially in the previous iteration of the subscription when it was £30, and we had a lot of flexibility to kind of like give personalized discounts and be like kind of like reactive a little bit on the churn management, but eventually become more and more proactive as well.
Awesome. So what's your favorite part about working with Chargebee?
Probably the support. Honestly, yeah. Thank you, Sammy. Like a big part of that experience is thanks to you. So yeah, just like the fact that like I know that like we're quite a small team. Like you'd think like Pret is huge, and we have like everywhere on the high street, but actually like our head office is is just a couple hundreds of people, and our product team is a couple of product people and then some developers. So we don't have that entire in-house expertise to help us with things like retention or billing optimization or management or things like that. So that's like I think like the support of like knowing that there's like experts kind of helping us with that and not having to think about it too much. And when we need that support and we can get it, that is something that is quite valuable for us.
Okay, and maybe for some fun questions here. Since you had some recent menu updates, which new drinks are your favorites? Matcha iced latte or the ube brulee drink?
I think ube brulee. It only came out yesterday. All of these drinks, so I only had one of each to try. But I think ube brulee. I will have one after this though to kind of like double down to see if I'm still liking it as much.
Nice. And you also raised a fun fact that everyone being barista trained at Pret. How are your coffee making skills? Do you do any latte art?
Oh, I can't do any design, to be honest. Not for lack of trying. I did do one leaf once. It was a little bit by mistake. I think I just managed to nail the consistency of the frothing just right, and it actually turned out really nice. It literally was the like cliche leaf, and I was very proud of it. Took a photo, can show you later. That was basically the only time I managed to do any kind of shape. But I'll continue training. I do have a frothing machine like at home as well. So yeah, it's coming.
Awesome. And anything you would like to share with people about visiting Pret? Like any new promotions? And can you tell us about any recent new menu launches that you're most excited about?
I mean, the ice drinks are probably the biggest one. So yeah, come and try them. One evolution that I'm really proud of is the ice coverage, where right now 90% of our shops have ice machines, which in the past was much lower. And we've definitely seen that subscribers during sunny days, the few days in London when it's actually sunny, they love their ice drinks, and we want to make sure that they get theirs. So yeah, I think this summer is going to be really fun.
That's great. And one last question here. What was the most valuable insight from your panel at the Believe conference that you'd like to share?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I shared the paralysis by analysis and like avoiding that. I think we're in a moment in time when everyone has access to a lot of data, and data is great, and data-driven decision making is amazing. I'm all for it. However, sometimes that can go into overwhelmed by data, and we can make the data say anything we eventually want. So one of the advices that I shared earlier was time box things. Just make sure that like you put an end date and try to like find the actual key data points to support the decision that you want to commit to in the end. And don't go and do like years of analysis without actually launching anything, because I've seen both ends of the spectrum with companies who just throw things at the wall, see what sticks, and there's no data, which also isn't good. And then the other end as well, where it's overanalyze anything, and in the end you end up not launching anything, which also kind of, isn't the point.